Good morning, students. Today I explain third chapter hockey. Points: history of the game, hockey ground and measurements. Third one, hockey stick measurements. Fourth one, hockey ball measurements. Fifth, today the important syllabus for 10th standard students. Famous Indian men hockey players. In that Major Dhyanchand. Second one, important player Ajit Singh. Third, Leslie Claudius. Fourth player Dhanraj Pillay. Fifth one, famous Karnataka player MP Ganesh.
Okay. History of the game. Hockey game was played 400 years ago in Egypt by men. The evidence of playing this hockey game can be known by the drawings in the terms of Beni Hassan of Nile Valley in Egypt. One more proof are the statues found in the buildings of the Themistocles in 478 BC. Here in these images we can see 6 men with hooked stick. A game called Keratizen by a youth was exhibited in the National Archaeological Museum in Athens. This was in the form of a sculpture. This sculpture was similar to hockey. The name hockey is derived from a French word hocket, which means shepherd stick. Next, hockey stick. Hockey stick, the measurement of the hockey ground. The hockey ground is played on the rectangular playfield measuring 91.40 meters into 55 meters, 100 yards length, 60 yards width. Goal posts are kept at each end. Next, equipments of the game, hockey stick. The game hockey is played with the stick on 1.05 meters inches length. One end of the stick is curved and its maximum weight shall be 737 grams. Next, ball. The weight of the ball is 156 grams to 160 grams and circumference is 235 millimeter or 23.5 centimeters. It is covered by thin shell of dimpled plastic. Leather coated ball is used to play on the grass or mud surface. Next, I explain the main hockey players, famous Indian hockey players. So first one is Major Dhyanchand PB. Birth name Dhyan Singh. Nickname the Virgin or the Magician. Born on 29th August 1905 in Allahabad, United Province of Agra and Huda, British India. Died 3rd December 1979, Delhi, India. Major General Dhyanchand Singh is a great Indian hockey player who was considered as the greatest hockey player the world has ever witnessed. He represented India 3 times in hockey and was instrumental in scoring gold medal during 1928 Amsterdam. In 1932 Los Angeles and in 1936 Berlin Games, Government of India decorated Major Dhyanchand with the highest civilization award Padma Bhushan. His first hockey coach, having identified his talent, gave the title Chand, moon, that means moon, and predicated that he would shine like the moon. Dhanchand was first selected to represent India in Summer Olympic Games of Amsterdam in 1928. India managed to defeat the Netherlands 3-0 with Dhanchand's two goals. Then in 1932, Los Angeles Games, India defeated USA with 23-1 goals to secure gold medal. In this match, Dan Chand had scored 8 goals during the hockey tournament of Los Angeles Games. Dan Chand had scored 12 goals in all during 1932. Dan Chand had scored 133 goals for India out of 338 goals in various tournaments. In 1935, during the tour of New Zealand and Australia, out of the total 584 goals in 43 matches, Dhanchand had scored 133 goals. One more important, so the main having the imposed by Dhanchand, even Adolf Hitler of Germany had offered him field marshal's position in his army, which is declared in Germany. During the pre-Olympic matches, Dhanchand had scored 59 goals out of a total 175 goals of Indian team. During Olympic Games, 11 goals out of the total of 38 goals of Indian team. Dhanchand played hockey continuously till the age of 42 years during the tour of Eastern Africa. He has scored 61 goals in 22 matches. Dhanchand retired from the sports in 1984 and then went on to earn his diploma in coaching from NIS Patiala. His birthday, the 29th of August, is observed as the National Sports Day in India. Second one, Ajit Pal Singh. Ajit Pal Singh, born 1st April 1947, Sansarpur, Jalandhar. Education, Lailapur Khalsa College. Play position, midfielder. So, Ajit Pal Singh was an outstanding centre of Indian hockey team. He captained the Indian team that played the 1976 Olympics in Montreal. Ajit Pal represented India at the 1970 Bangkok Asian Games and captained the team to the 1974 Tehran Asian Games, where India won the silver each time. Ajit's skillful play earned him a place in the Asian All-Star team in 1974. In 1971, at Barcelona World Cup, he won bronze. At the 1973 Amsterdam World Cup, he won a silver, and in 1974-75 at the Kuala Lumpur, in what is known as the Year of Indian Hockey, he captained the team to the World Cup gold, defeating Pakistan. Next, Leslie Cordelius. Leslie Walter Cordelius, born on 25th March 1927, Bilasapur, died 20th December 2012, Kolkata. Leslie Cordelius, starting his sports career with the hockey. Leslie Cordelius was one of the fitness right levels of his time. He was a key player in the world beating Indian team that won 3 consecutive Olympic gold medals from 1934 to 1956. His name is entered in the Guinness Book of the World Records for having won the maximum number of the Olympic medals in hockey. 3 gold and 1 silver. Claudius was awarded the Padma Shri in 1971 for his the contribution to Indian hockey. Next, fourth one, Dhanraj Pillay. In Dhanraj Pillay, born 16th July 1968, Khadi. So, in a Dhanraj Pillay in a glorious career spanning 15 years, Dhanraj was represented India in 4 Summer Olympics 1992, 1996, 2000 and 2004. 4 World Hockey Cups for the Champions Trophies, 4 World Hockey Cups for Champions Trophies, 4 Asian Games and 4 Asia Cups. Dhanraj was the highest goal scorer in the Bangkok Asian Games and was the only Indian player to figure in the World 11 side during the 1994 World Cup at Sydney. He was also received the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award 1999 and been conferred the coveted Padma Shri in 2000. Next, last one, famous hockey player MP Ganesh. MP Ganesh full name is Mulora Purvaya Ganesh. So, hailing from Kodagu, Karnataka, MP Ganesh was the Indian team that won bronze at the first World Cup at Barcelona in 1971 and captained the team that won silver at the next World Cup in Amsterdam. He represented India at the 1972 Olympic in Munich, finishing third and settling for a bronze. He played for World 11 in 1972 and Asian 11 from 1970 to 1974 and was awarded the Arjuna Award in 1973. He was the coach of the Hockey Coaching Committee for the 1992 Commonwealth Games and Asian Games. Next, I explain next class Indian women's famous hockey players. Thank you.